Yeah, okay, there it goes. I don't know why the fuck it... Let me go to my YouTube and make sure it didn't, like, broadcast for, like, 3 minutes and save a, like, a 2-second video. Yeah, it says I'm live Dragon's Dogma right now.
When I go there, it says nothing.
I see it for me. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Go to the app.
Mm-hmm.
Go to my channel.
Right.
And then if you scroll, it'll say live right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's home, videos, shorts, live. And it just says recently uploaded in the popular option.
Go to all. Go to my channel specifically. Look up my channel.
Mujenkai.
Okay. So you're on my channel?
Yes, I see your cat short. You're on a game. You're on a against.
Do you see right below uploads? It should say live. Here, I'll send you the link. Right below uploads, it should say live. Copy link. Green. Paste. There.
Thank you. I don't know why that didn't work.
YouTube's slow.
I'm muting the stream. Add this to downloads too.
What?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Ew, don't.
Yes. It's a PS Plus game, so if I don't add it to my library, I should.
Are you watching?
Yes. I see the screen. I see the start menu. And I'm also going to start the Borderlands 3 up the download. My voice may become choppy because I'm downloading stuff now.
You're fine. Do you see the world?
Yeah.
See how creepy everything looks?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I did a slightly good but also very bad thing.
Mm. What do you mean?
I mean, you're never gonna play the game, right?
No.
Okay, so basically the plot of this game is a dragon comes to this city. You know, you live in this fishing village. It's just a small fishing village on the southern shoreline of the province of Casardis, or I guess the kingdom of Casardis. And you're like the main fishing export village. You do all the seafood and shit that for the kingdom and shit. And the only thing you can really patrol is the eastern half of all of Casardis, which is why the map's so small. But it's not actually small; it's pretty fucking large. So basically, this dragon comes out of nowhere, fucking attacks your village. And everyone knew the dragon would be attacking the kingdom soon. They just didn't know when it would, like exactly what day and where. And it decides to attack your small fishing village. And all of the guards that are there from the main capital run away in fear and drop their swords, and you pick up a sword and you fight back the dragon. The dragon's like, oh, this guy's kind of got valor. So he rips your heart out of your chest with his fingernail.
Oh fuck.
And eats it. And then you somehow wake up in a bed with your attractive cousin watching over you. And you have a scar, and you hear the dragon speaking to you, but you can for some reason understand him this time. Because before he was speaking Draconic, which is just Latin. And you figure out you need to go on this quest to kill the dragon. And like basically save the kingdom. And you do all this shit along the way, you meet all these people, you fall in love if you want to. And the dragon takes your beloved and gives you a choice. You can either sacrifice what you hold most dear, and the dragon will leave and grant you one wish. Any wish that can mortally come true, it will grant you. But you have to sacrifice whatever you hold most dear in your heart to it, which is usually your, like, loved one. Or you can try and kill it knowing you will most likely lose, and the dragon will continue its murder spree, and choose someone else to go through the torturous task of trying to slay it. And you're initially, you think that, like, the dragon's the end game, and he has, like, all these fucking cool, like, speeches and shit. He's, like, the coolest villain ever. And then it turns out he was the only link God had to the world to keep, basically, hell on earth from coming up, called the Everfall.
Oh, fuck.
And once the dragon dies, that link is broken, and hell comes up, and, like, basically the plagues come, and you have to delve into the Everfall and get Heartstones, which are basically, like, the only way mortals have. No one knows where they come from, but, like, you plunge one into your heart, and no matter what disease, what ails you, what's wrong with you, even if you're, like, you're dead, as long as your body isn't decomposing, you're back to life. And so, then you finally fight God, basically. And it turns out that the dragon's just there to fulfill the role of selecting who is to become God next. That's basically the story, and I just got through killing the dragon.
The person who not kills them, but
if you fail killing the dragon, so the dragon is like the test. Like, will you be strong enough? Oh god, look at that thing.
So you can't sacrifice your loved one?
Oh no, you can. It ends the game right there. If you sacrifice your loved one, you become the Duke of the land. The Duke or Duchess of the land, the ruler. You absolutely can. You can also absolutely fail in killing the dragon. You can fail in killing God, and those are all canon endings you can get.
That's cool. Does it let you save scum?
Nope. Well, yes and no. You can save anytime you want, but it's kind of fucking tricky to saving. I'm already max level, so I don't have to really worry about anything, but there's, like, what's crazy about this game is you can be max level, you can one-shot anything in the game, but all it takes is a level 1 harpy picking you up, which they can do, and just carrying you off a cliff face, and it'll kill you instantly.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, but there's, like, a whole bunch of, like, fun moves that you can do, like, you can steal lingerie off the harpies and shit.
That's awesome. So it's just a really good RPG.
Yeah, there's an online version, and they finally announced, like, right after my birthday. Actually, no, I think it was on my birthday. Japan made an announcement saying they're finally, like, all hands on deck for the second game. Now that Devil May Cry 5 is done, and all of the shit for it is gone. And you have these, so you can customize your character completely. You have your 9 classes you can be. So they're color coordinated. There's yellow, blue, and red. Yellow is your rogue classes. Red is your fighter classes. blue is your magic classes. So you have Mage, which you can do healing, light damage spells. You're more tactical. And then you have Sorcerer, which is no tactical spells, all offensive. Like petrifying people, summoning tornadoes from the sky, raining down meteors from space, fucking tsunamis, shit like that. Then you have Fighter, which is like shield and sword. You know, your basic thing. Or you have Warrior, which is like your Berserker. Really light armor, two-handed weapons, high health, low defense, high attack. And then you have your Strider, which is, you know, your basic, like, your short bow and your daggers. And then you have Ranger, which is what I am, which is a long bow and daggers, which is where you more focus on being like a sniper, like a sharpshooter, instead of quick attacks up close. And then you have hybrid classes. So you have Assassin, which you can use any weapons in the red or yellow tree, and it's the max damage you can deal, but you have, like, no health or anything. You're like a glass cannon. You have Magic Knight, which, obviously, Magic Knight. And then you have Magic Archer, which is, basically you get a magical rocket launcher that tracks people.
That's nice.
And then you have the pawn system, which is like your follower system. You can hire friends, pawns, and shit. There's the, it's not like Silver in Destiny, but it's kind of like Silver in Destiny, where it's like an in-game currency you don't really earn from killing people. It's like a rare drop. And you can hire any pawn you want, even if they're like 200 levels above you, but it'll cost you a shit ton of Rift Crystals. Unless they're your friend's pawn, or they're your level or below. And then you can hire them for free.
And that's forever until they die?
No, you can keep... Once they die, you can go back. Their, pawns are this, like, weird race that people really don't know much about, that don't have a soul, or necessarily a will of their own. They kind of just follow, like, this grand plan. It's kind of...
enslaved.
Not really. They have, where, like, if they want to leave, they'll leave, but it's just a thing where they just don't want to leave. They don't ever feel that need to leave you. They're like, it's like enslavement if enslavement was 100% good. Like, that's their sole purpose in life, and they enjoy doing it.
Mr. Meeseeks?
Yes. Exactly like a Mr. Meeseeks. But you get to customize your own pawn, their class, everything like that. The only, caveat is they can't be a hybrid class. Only the player gets to be a hybrid class.
Okay, so you could have, like, whatever class you want, and then the opposite counterparts on your team.
Oh, bye! That hellhound just jumped off the map.
Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, he did.
But yeah, so there's all this fun shit you can do. There's like a whole bunch of... There's like all these like mythical creatures. Like you have griffins, ogres, cyclopses, chimeras, dragons, wyverns, drakes, hydras, evil eyes, which are like gorgons, kind of like in a... I don't know what they're called in D&D. They're like the floating eyeballs with mouth tentacles.
Oh, the beholders.
Yeah. You have, like, beholders, and then you have, like, ultra super the size of skyscraper beholders.
No fuck.
And they're, the only way to kill them is to get inside their eye and stab them. They're completely immune to any magic physical damage from the outside. Except, there's one tool in the game. You can only buy one of this arrowproof through the playthrough, or per playthrough. And the god in this game is called The Maker. They're basically like the grand creator. They like plot the world, everything like that. Technically no one in this world has free will. Everyone's playing out a part in this grand like scheme. And that's like the whole endless chain that the game talks about all the time, is no one really, free will isn't real, and everyone's part of a grander scheme that no one really knows about.
So it's self-aware that it's a video game, almost.
Kinda, yeah. Actually, it is exactly like that because the way to break. What do you think the way to break the endless cycle is?
And stop playing.
No, you become God and then you kill yourself and end the playthrough.
Why do you have to kill yourself if you're God?
Because as long as you're there, you have influence over what people do. People can't do whatever they want. The world, there will always be another God. As long as there is God. So the only way to get rid of God is to kill yourself when you become God. And then everyone gains, like, free will, like, everyone can do whatever the fuck they want. But that's because it's in, like, a playthrough you're not playing.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. So that's the ultimate good ending.
Yeah. You can lose against God, and what's cool is if you lose against whoever loses against fighting God becomes the next dragon.
So
Ooh, meteors.
some bosses are like you can only get one try at.
Basically, yeah. Whoa.
Fucking hell.
What, the meteors raining down?
Yeah, that was like 6, 7 of them.
Oh no, that was just from that side. They rain from every fucking direction, too. You can also summon hurricanes. You can make cracks in the ground. You can make the earth erupt from underneath people. You can make a giant, like, light barrier made of, like, holy spirits.
That's very cool.
There's a lot of fun fucking spells in this game. The Dragon's Dogma is pretty heavily inspired by Dungeons and Dragons.
I can imagine so. Dungeons and Dragons have been around a very long time.
You even have your, like, when you, each class, you get there's, like, random rolls on how much discipline you get, which is how you buy new, learn new abilities and shit. Oh shit, this is definitely a golem. So discipline you earn randomly based on what actions you do in fights.
Right.
And it's the only way to earn, like, to buy new classes or new abilities.
Like XP, kinda.
Kind of. It's kind of like XP in God of War.
Yeah.
Where you don't level up, it's what you buy. But there's also XP in this game, and that's how you level up. And leveling up earns you new stats. So, like, every class gets, I think it's 6 total stats, which are distributed among attack, defense, magic defense, health, and stamina. It might be 4. But you get...
God of War is like that too. You level up in strength, I guess. Like, you know, the number next to you.
Yeah, I guess. But...
It's not the same. I understand what you mean.
So yeah, that's how that works. And then, holy shit. Fuck. I timed this perfectly. Let me just shotgun them. Yeah! 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 I am max level, so that's why everything looks so easy. I'm level infinity.
So essentially, you just didn't go fight God yet.
No, this is like new game 6+ for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just finishing up on trophies. Getting, like, all of the best armor in the game because you have to get it from these things called what are they called? They're like cursed objects, and you have to, like, get them blessed so that you can uncover what they are. And tier 3 bitter black armor is what I want. But the problem is there's oh shit. Skeleton Lord. Oh! Yeah, so the problem is it's a 60% chance to get it's a 60% chance to get the armor that you don't need, which is like the lesser so there's two versions of the tier 3 armor. One's like the final version, so it's like super blacked out and it's like the best armor in the game, and the other one's like the normal version, like the normal colored version of that armor. And I need to get the blacked out version of them since they're just better and they basically make you immune to everything. But you have, like it's not a guaranteed chance that you'll get the armor that you want. And even if it is, it could be a piece you already own, because you can get helmets, gauntlets, chest piece, boots, and Under Armour pants or Under Armour shirt. So like you have, you can wear a shirt, pants, boots.
Can you save scum you turning them in?
Nope. Once it random RNG. Oh shit! There's a wyvern up there. Once you encrypt it, it sets that to your RNG, or once you get it, it's set to a specific RNG as to what it will be.
That sucks.
Where did that wyvern go? There he is. I want to kill this wyvern right here. Is that a wyvern? I can't tell from here. Ah, he saw me. Good. No, that is not a... I don't think that's... I have no idea what that is. I can see his heart. So it must be a worm or a drake.
No, that is a wyvern.
No, that is a wyvern. No.
That is by species a wyvern.
Well, wyverns don't...
Wait,
no,
it arms?
Yes, it does.
Then that's a dragon.
There are hybrid dragons in this game, though. I think this is a drake wyvern hybrid.
That's
oh shit! 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 It tried to carry me off.
Well, that's the thing. So that's what the normal Western dragons.
I know. Yes, I know the difference between wyverns, worms, and drakes.
Okay.
And Chinese dragons, and serpents. Oh, you son of a fucking
and
bitch!
Leviathans.
Oh shit! He's doing a dive. Fuck, dude, that would have been so fucking badass to just one-shot him right there. Ah, God, I fucking hate fucking wyverns. So the problem with wyverns is they use storm magic, which means they can blow you off the map, and they love flying.
I can see
So,
how this can get frustrating.
Oh my, oh, he's doing another dive bomb. Ha 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 ha! Nailed him right in the fucking head. How did that fucking hit? Oh my fucking god. Fine, I'll pick up his horn at least. So this also, like, it has, like, Monster Hunter-esque things where you can hunt down specific animals and cut off their body parts for what you need. Where did he go?
Sense, yeah.
Did he fly away? Nope, he's dive bombing again. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Yes, you are to die.
Is he? Like, okay. I thought he had another health bar or something.
Oh no, he does. All of those dots are different health bars.
Oof. Oh, you're just that strong.
Yeah. I mean, these are lesser drakes, lesser wyverns, and lesser worms. So in this game, I think it was because, you know, they couldn't do too much because it didn't have as much budget as they wanted. Wyverns are just storm ones, drakes are fire ones, wyrms are frost ones, but they all act completely different, and their hearts are in different locations. So the only way to kill a dragon is for it's like kind of like Skyrim, where the Arisen or someone who's linked to the Great Dragon has to stab them in the heart.
Right.
I don't care about harpies. Harpies are ugly. Oh, that was a actual basic harpy. That wasn't even a siren or anything. Alright, you ready to see the Everfall?
Sure.
So what's really sad about it is it opened up in the residential district of the kingdom.
That does suck.
There you go. That's the Everfall.
Oh, it's an Everfall because it's an endless hole?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't let you fall for like 6 minutes?
Oh no, it does.
Oh, I see. It's also a location. Oh, it literally teleports you?
Yeah, because up at the sky, there's an opening to the bottom of this.
So where did all this material go?
It fell through the hole and the wind, made it rain debris.
Oh, so it just kept falling and falling, and more of it just kept breaking off and blowing out with the wind and destroying the city. Okay.
I would ask aught of you, Arisen.
That makes sense.
Please, take this. My mistress gathered their like as she sought her way through the depths. She died as she was done. If you would take up her task, pray bring them here to me. I trust that you will see my mistress' will done.
Yeah, what's crazy is the main pawn to Arisen get because you will them into existence. That's where all of them come from. But once an Arisen's a pawn's main Arisen dies, that's it. And they get they're basically kind of lost. And some Arisen fall in love with their pawns, some don't. Some in one instance there was a mother who lost her daughter. And she envisioned her pawn as her daughter. And because of that it came out like a kid.
Makes sense.
Alright, you're about to see the Beholder.
Nice. An hour left on the Elder Scrolls download.
Jeez. Oops. I believe I paused mine because there's no way in hell it would be done in time. Because by the time yours done, you also have to copy it, which means it's going to be like 8. Alright, there you go. There's the Beholder.
The door's opening for me. Loading screen. Chamber of Fusion. Yeah, that's the Beholder. Alright.
Completely immune to physical damage. And magical. Everything, technically. I have to wait for it to elect not to be. Oh, shit, as long as they don't get petrified, because I don't have any cure for petrification. Yeah, see how I can normally one-shot shit? I can't do anything to it.
Right.
Until it electively chooses not to become completely invincible. Which means I have to bait it by letting it...
Holders, but that's you have to bait it with your followers?
Or myself. Fuck! Woo! Yeah, there's a lot of fun bosses and mini-bosses here. Yes! Like how gross that is.
Damn, that was a lot of damage. Stab it in the eye. There you go. That was a very cool fight. It was still short for such a strong character.
Yeah, if you have it on hard and you're like what you would normally be here, like level 34, or like level 20 something, you'd get your fucking shit rocked by everything here. I'm like level infinity and I'm min-maxed. So level infinity is the equivalent of level 200.
Makes sense.
Needless to say, I have played the absolute fuck out of this game. I could definitely see you wanting to be a sorcerer.
Just fucking fireballing everything.
I mean, fireball is like super basic spell, but yeah, like all the fire spells is there's fireball, there's a firewall, there's like a volcanic eruption, there's high versions of all of those, and there's grand versions of all of those. And then you have meteor shower.
That's nice. But yeah, it sounds like a really good, a good game. It sounds like a good game.
Yeah. Oh, the ice spells are fun as fuck too, because you can use them to help with jump puzzles, like May in Overwatch.
That makes sense, yeah.
There's one that specifically works well with Striders, because Striders have this ability called Helm Splitter. Ooh, what boss is this? Oh, 2 Liches and a Gore Chimera. It's just a white, never mind. Not even a Lich.
You know, Liches, they have their spiritual form manifesting in a physical space.
There's something even stronger than a Lich in this game, though.
Well, the only way to kill a Lich is to kill the thing that or destroy the thing that it's the physical thing that's keeping it there, you know?
Yeah, in this game, it's their skulls. But there's something like that in this game called, it's called the Lich Dragon. And it's the strongest undead, which is Dark Bishops. Which are, like, holy men who are used to, like... They basically take Liches and they, like, perform holy spells to disenchant them and remove them from the world. Right. Now imagine them turned into necromantic undeads.
That's uncanny.
They're cursed somehow. We don't know how. And they turn into that. And they make Lich dragons. So normally a cursed dragon is instead of using a dragon heart, it uses like a cluster of heart stones. And it's almost completely immune to magic and physical damage outside of hitting its heartstone. but in this case, it doesn't have a heartstone, and you can kill it, but like 5 seconds later, it immediately rises back from the dead. You have to kill the Dark Bishop for it to stay down.
Shit. That sucks. Well, there's an awesome boss mechanic, but that sounds.
Oh
good
yeah.
too.
There's also just straight up fucking death in this game that no matter what level you are, no matter what your defenses is, if you even get like a paper cut on a scythe, it rips your fucking, not your soul, but like the very essence of your existence out of your body.
Oh.
And so, like, you've seen, like, when a pawn goes down, you can press circle on them to revive them. Once, if your pawn goes down to death, they're gone. You have to go to the universe of their creation to get them back. And that's not even the real death. That's, like... So, the end game in this game is a DLC called, Dark Arisen. And it's this dude, right? There was this woman in ancient times. I'm gonna skip past these little idiots because they annoy me. There was this dragon in ancient times. You know, the same cycle that we're in now. A dragon attacked her village. Fuck. A dragon attacked her village, and the same thing happened with me. Or happened to her that happened with me. And she wanted to save all of her people, and she did. She found this boy burning in a village, and he kind of like saw her as his mother figure, and she raised him and taught him how to fight and shit, and then went to go fight the dragon, and she never came back. But her I can't remember what happens to her pawn, but then later he became chosen as the Arisen, and he's like, I don't want to do this, this fucking sucks. And his pawn ends up looking exactly, because, you know, like I said, your pawns are the physical manifestation of, like, your desires, and he desired her back. So it was a her of his age, and he fell in love. Ooh.
Oh. That's...
No, it's not, like, weird. It's just, like, he missed her so much, it was, like, just someone for him to love. And someone that's what he needed most. And, sadly enough, he goes to fight the dragon, and you know what I told you about if you lose to God, right? You turn into the dragon? It turns out she lost to God and became the dragon. So... he went to fight the dragon and heard her voice and recognized it as her. So his option was kill her, offer up, like, basically the pawn version of her and become the Duke, and he doesn't have to kill the dragon her, or kill the dragon her. And he was like, either way, I'm giving up what I love most. Like, this whole system doesn't make any fucking sense. It's bullshit. It's broken. What? I wish I didn't have to fuck this. He basically said, fuck this system. I wish I didn't have to do this. This whole system is cursed. And the dragon was like, okay, I'll give you the power to fuck this system and curse everyone. And so she killed her, or so she killed his pawn, and he became a horrible, wretched, demonic entity with powers maybe greater than the dragon itself.
Shit. That's awesome.
And he is so powerful that his very will and hatred manifests in islands that Arisens get trapped on permanently, because it's like, they're like in his mind, but his mind is in the physical world, and his mind is so fucked up, it's like a fucking maze, and you can go through like 3 doors, like go through like 3 dungeon rooms, and then the next 3 look exactly the same, but they just have different enemies. They're in different states, like more or less destroyed. They may be harder or easier, and people just get fucking lost there forever.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright, are you ready to see me fight the Dragon? It's the online boss. So you saw how easy it was to kill things, right? For me. So this guy has he just has high resistances. He doesn't have any immunities or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot I have to kill these fucking pawns first. Death to you. Death to you. Death to you. But yeah, so he got cursed, and your end game is to go kill him and the DLC.
Nice.
Dragon? Hello? Do I have to...
I'm
Is there one
guessing
more pawn?
Her as the dragon.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't recognize him, right?
I mean, I'm sure she could have, but she has no choice to be like, hey, son, she's the dragon. That's why it's called Dragon's Dogma. She's nothing more than an entity who knows she has a role to play.
Oh, okay.
It's like she becomes the knight and she immediately accepts. She's like forced into accepting that she's become the knight in a chessboard. And she's like, alright, my new role in the universe is to become the knight for this guy to play chess against God with. I will try my best to defend myself. And
So really what you're doing is taking out the one that is not God.
well,
Is like... I don't... never mind, I'm dumb.
taking out the dragon is like he has... The dragon isn't necessarily just an entity. The dragon is like a force of nature. It is like a, it's like trying to say, an earthquake took out my village, so I'm going to go kill Earthquake. Like, yeah, sure, you can stop the next earthquake, but you can't stop earthquakes themselves. She's a needed role in the ecosystem of the endless chain of the universe. And you can kill the physical manifestation, but there will always be another dragon. As long as the chain is there. And you know the only way to break the chain is become God and then kill yourself. Alright, so these glowing bits are his weak points. Notice how little damage I'm doing to this motherfucker.
Yeah, you're doing nothing.
He doesn't do shit to me, but I don't do shit to him. And I still have yet to figure out how people, like, actually see the damage that they do against this guy. Because I've seen someone, like, deal 2 health bars to him. And I'm only, like, 30 or 40 stats away from being, like, as high attack stat as I can get.
Maybe it's that armor that you're missing? Then maybe
No, the armor gives me resistances, and that's it, and like higher defense and magic defense. My armor's fine, he can't kill me. Like, see, look, I can just stand here and he'll barely do shit. Like, see how much damage his, like, power bash did to me? And I'm healing right through it.
Okay. Well, that was the only thing I could think of.
It's not the armor, and I have the best weapons in the game for this character. And this is the best DPS class apart from Mystic Archer. But Mystic Archer, the enemy you're fighting has to be in a small tunnel. So that your, what's basically magic missiles can just ricochet 10 billion times. Because they, each arrow does more damage the more times it ricochets. And you can fire 9 of them out at once. So imagine that in a tunnel.
That's awesome. That's just fucking...
And that's the easiest, that and, like, Assassin, but the thing is, like, the general consensus is that, 1,000 Kisses is, like, the best DPS in the game. Because it's, like, medium on the scale of, like, damage per hit, but you do 3 hits every second, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen a dude at level 0, he was doing a full playthrough of the game with only blast. They're called, I don't remember, I think they're called, I don't know, it's basically like gunpowder in a sack, and the rope on it has a strike rod on it, so when it strikes against an enemy's armor or against the ground, it strikes the striker and makes a spark and ignites it. Throw blast. And it does a lot of damage, but not an incredible amount. And I saw a dude use, like, he was doing that in a playthrough, and he had a dragon that was, it just so happened right before someone killed the Ur Dragon, he loaded in, so he got the credit for killing it with the throw blast, and he got the full rewards for it.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I'm getting, like, not even the dinner scraps, because I can't do shit to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clipping's a pretty bad issue in this game, as you can tell by the guy standing on the sky.
Yeah.
Blake, that's what Blake's hated most about the game when I got him into it, was enemies would clip through the map and hit him.
That's a fair complaint.
Yeah, but it's a game from 2012, so...
Yeah.
that people did not like at first, and now... then it became like a kind of an indie game for like 2 years, and now it's like a massively played game. Like, there's a whole community around it. But people are saying they, like, in like, what are they called? Like, game journalists are saying, this game sucks because if you don't do any of, like, the side quests and you don't do any of the hidden shit, you think the dragon steals, like, the princess of the land. So it's just, like, basically, you're a knight and you have to save the princess from the dragon, and it's, like, a boring love tale for a princess who sucks fucking dick. But you can romance whoever you want, and the dragon will steal them, and the dragon isn't even the end boss. He's like he's like the first main, like, intermission boss before Act 2. He's the end of Act 1. And the more and more people started looking up the game and realizing it, the more and more people like me were, like, raving about it, the more people looked into it and were like, okay, this is actually an amazing game.
Yeah, it looks good. That's for a 2012 game.
Yeah, this is the PS4 remaster. It wasn't really graphically remastered, or like... well, it kind of was graphically... yeah, look, there's the tornado. I'm gonna show you what it looks like inside that fucking thing.
Oh shit.
This is what it looks like to be in it. What's bad is enemies can do that to you, and it just throws you up and, like, bounces you. And the longer you're in the air for to calculate fall, or fall damage is calculated by the longer you're in the air, the more damage it does. So that tornado keeps you in the air for 5 seconds, so if you land without forcing yourself to land, or, like, guarding or something somehow, it kills you instantly.
Oh fuck. That sucks.
It can also throw you off the map. And you know, it's a tornado, so it sucks you closer to the inside of it, so you just have to be lucky and hope it doesn't get near you. But yeah. So you get 15 minutes to fight this guy, and that's how much damage you get for that Ur Dragon generation. After a week, if the Ur Dragon isn't dead, it'll reset your, it'll reset everyone's clear progression, and you can do more damage. It'll let you keep stacking the damage and shit, but it'll let you do damage again. After that first encounter per week, your 15-minute encounter, you don't get any more damage against him for the rest of the week. He won't even appear. Until he dies or until the weekly reset.
That's a pretty cool way to do it.
Yeah, we're on, like, generation 2517, I think. Which, you know, doesn't sound like a lot, but, you know, if that was once a week, that's like 7 years worth of Ur Dragons.
That's a lot of dragon.
Because how many weeks is in a year? 50 weeks?
52, I think.
Yeah, 52 weeks divided by... yeah, that's around 50 years worth of, yeah, that's 50 years worth of Ur Dragons per week.
Yeah, you played the fuck out of this game.
That's not me. This is the entire community. Like, everyone who's ever played this game gets to do it. This is the online Ur Dragon.
Right, that makes sense.
I've only killed him, I think, 6 times, and that's the offline one, because he's much more doable.
Makes
And whoop,
sense.
that was all the damage I get. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Oh, also, the character creation actually matters in this game. So that's
So if you
something
make
that.
a smaller character, it's gonna not be able to carry as much.
Yep, you won't be able to carry as much. You won't be able to shoot up as high. Your arrows won't reach as far because you have to use a smaller bow, which means less draw power. You won't be able to swing a sword as far, and you'll be easier to pick up, but you'll be a lot faster. And there's like secret tunnels that goblins dig in certain places that you can get into that no one else can. But that's if you're like as small as you can get. And then, like, you know, the larger you are, the more stamina, all of that shit.
The use of your list of weapons.
But it's also like running. If you're small and you're running, you use a lot less stamina. The length of your arms matters for how far you can swing a sword. Your legs depend on how fast you run. Your weight is your carry capacity, and your stamina consumption when sprinting, and stamina recovery when not in an activity.
Okay.
Goodbye, dragon. I'm gonna break off some shit that I need to trade for some people on Reddit. There's like a whole Reddit trading system in this game. I love it. That's how I've gotten some of the upgrade pieces I need to increase some of my armor. Because I was not getting lucky with RNG in killing some of the rarer enemies. I couldn't get the pieces I needed. And they'll trade you one piece of it, and you can go to the Black Cat, which is basically like the item duplicator guy. And you just duplicate it however much you want, and you trade it back to them and give them a good review.
Nice.
And the better review your pawn is, the more expensive it costs for other people to loan them, and the more likely it is to be shown to other people. I kind of want to go kill God, but I don't remember why I, Fuck it. Let's go fight God, shall we?
I actually am gonna call it here, sadly.
Alright. Well, peace out.
Yeah.